Hi everyone, Anastasia is here tonight on this Tuesday rainy day in Melbourne. Whoever is watching or whoever's going to watch, hopefully you're going to get some value out of this session tonight. And it's really nice and rewarding to treat yourself with a bit of a beautiful caviar from Iran, from Caspian Sea tonight. So we're on the trip tonight to Caspian Sea. We're on the trip to Iran. And as you probably, some of you know that I've got Russian heritage as well. So I always call myself Russian Australian. But obviously, there's a certain elements, there's certain food that always associated with certain categories. And I'm so excited. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous tonight because caviar is always was on the plate. It always was like in the cards when I was a little girl, and then growing up in Soviet Union time, and then arriving to Australia in my 27th. So it was absolutely a pleasure. But I still believe that caviar is kind of Russian. But I actually learned something else today about caviar, and I want to share that with you as well. And probably for the first time, I'm going to try something that I actually never ever tried before. And the news is this caviar is actually available in Australia because it's Australian-based business. So let me introduce a beautiful Imperial Beluga. So that's the brand. That's the brand that is actually supplying beautiful caviar to Australia. They've got various different types of caviar, but it's pretty much the only thing, and the only thing about it is a quality caviar, and I'm very excited to actually try it. So the owner of the business, he suggested to add it up a bit of a champagne tonight, add a bit of a cream, and I'm super duper excited because I really want to try it all. Why not? All right, let me try. Like I'm gonna do a bit of a champagne. So it's a Prosciutto. What is it? Prosecco. Prosciutto Prosecco. I'm not gonna have a lot. Just a bit of that. A bit of a sparkling. And before I get to this, I just would like to say that in the past, for me, caviar was always associated with something luxurious, here with something like a top notch, something that you can't get anywhere else. And I was completely in love with the red caviar, which is, I believed, is actually a caviar, but to my not being enough knowledgeable, not really knowing, red caviar is actually not a caviar, it's a salmon roll. So which means it's still caviar, but it doesn't have enough, it's not the same process of harvesting. Yeah, so only the black caviar is the real caviar. Okay, so caviar, so what is it actually? So it's basically fish eggs, and it's not created, it's harvested. And caviar came from a species of female fish called sturgeon. Yeah, so sturgeon is pretty much there's a different species of this particular fish. The first species is beluga, and that's pretty much what Beluga Imperial is focusing on in this beautiful gold tint base packaging. The second one is Acetra, so it's a great color taste, a bit of a hazelnut inner. And the one that I'm just about to try is Sivuruga. So that is actually egg supposed to be amber gray, and it's actually called Caviar of Princess. So I'm technically going to be princess tonight, and if you want to be prince or princess, you're going to order this caviar as well. So I've got a bit of amber tonight as well, so I'm fully equipped, and I'm ready to get on this train called Luxurious. So let me just grab something. I'm just about to open this. I'm just about to show you a beautiful sparkling eggs. They're not too small, they're not too big. Just remember that this particular fish can't start sowing until 10, 15 years old. So which means the producers, the harvesters, they have to wait for 15 years or more before the fish starts producing the eggs. That's why when we actually saying that why caviar is actually so expensive, so we know that the price is actually aligning with the way the caviar is actually done, yeah, with the way it has been harvested. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I've got a beautiful pancake tonight. I also have a bit of a cream as well, because cream, it gives that beautiful texture. We all love cream. Just grab any cream that you have. I'm gonna get a bit of a caviar together. I was lucky because I have a beautiful pearly kind of spoon from the owner. That's what I've got. And it's gonna go to hmm. Well, I'm not hungry at all, but this is a heaven. This is a heaven, guys, because you know what? It's actually the balance of sweetness of the cream and the pancakes together together with a bit of caviar gives you an absolute pleasure. I'll just grab another spoon. Just one sec. It gives you an absolute pleasure. It's not salty. It's got a bit of a saltiness in it, but it's not salty. Mm. It's slightly salted. I think that they called it salt method when they're adding just a bit of a salt, but it doesn't have that. It's got a bit of an oceany kind of aroma, but it's not, when you have like too salty range, like salty products, it's not salty at all. The good news is about caviar is that whoever loves seafood, like I absolutely adore seafood, and it's a good news because seafood and caviar is not as actually exclusion from the rule. It's actually got 46 calories and 4 grams of protein in the spoon or so. And it's also a source of omega-3 fatty acids. What it means for you, for example, if you've got a heart condition, yeah, blocked arteries, yeah, you probably experience a heart attack or something like that, so it can help you. It also contains selenium. So selenium is actually if you're struggling with your thyroid, if you have a thyroid condition, or if you've got, for example, endocrine system condition, it definitely help you to overcome those issues. And also if you're stressing, especially right now in coronavirus and COVID situation, because it's got vitamin B12. It's fixing your DNA, people with cancer, people with who struggle with the immunity system, protein, iron. So this is what the caviar is about. Look, I've done a bit of a mess here and I want to try a bit more. But what I really, really enjoy, you can even have it without nothing at all. I'll grab this spoon because I already had cream in it. So it's not too, it's not, it's a little bit buttery as well. So it's not like it's smooth, it's silky. You can eat it just like that with no pancakes or bread or anything like that. So it's very easy to, it could be great decoration for your events, for the weddings, parties, birthday parties, for special occasion, romantic dinners and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, guys, it's absolutely incredible. They I would like to say that, it always used to be a food for royalties back to like centuries. And it's only in 19th century, like end of 19th century, Armenian Russian entrepreneur, he created sort of caviar industry. So, because initially it was only available for royalties, but now everyone can be a royalty, right? So I'm very excited because Imperial Beluga, they have their own store, so you can order it online. You can order, they've got Instagram, so I'll put in all the links underneath, and you will be able to look at the shop. You will be able to ask questions to the owner, the business. And they also have Royal Beluga caviar that unfortunately is not available right now due to COVID situation. It didn't arrive on time, but it's coming in. I should also say that this caviar is unique because it follows sustainability harvesting practices. So before that, there was issues because obviously our ecosystem is a bit struggling and stuff like that. But because they're focusing a lot on sustainability, they found a way to harvest the caviar in a right environment, so which is fantastic and great. So from now on, this caviar can be shipped to Australia. So whoever is watching right now, you're welcome to wave, you're welcome to say hello, you're welcome to ask questions, or just let me know if you ever tried caviar, if you would like to try it. I might just grab one more because it's absolutely incredible, guys. Like, honestly, all you need is just a bit of a cream. Oh, I'll tell you one more thing in a second. There's a little secret I discovered today about caviar as well, how you can eat it. Mm. Mm. And I'm actually gonna try it because the owner of Imperial Beluga, so obviously he's the one who for him caviar is pretty much all he's doing. So, and it's important to him, and he gave me very good advice today. The way people used to try caviar is a very interesting way. So he said that you can grab a little bit of caviar here, which is, like I need probably to share some with my husband as well. So you put it on here. It's not a tequila, it's not something else, but you just put it on your hand. And then you basically just wait a little bit, because what happens is caviar, sort of once it sits on your body, the body warmth is actually gives something else to caviar. So it's like connecting and communicating, which is very interesting concept. Um, so I guess it's not a traditional way of doing things, but that's the interesting way. Yeah, let's face it. If we, I don't know, having tequila, putting the salt and lime, we can do exactly the same with this. So I've got that. Mm, guys, it's absolutely heaven. Like, it's really, really, really nice. I don't think my daughter can agree with that, but everything is ahead of her. What I should say, what a night. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely amazing. It's a family run business as well, guys. So for me, if somebody is a family runner business, for me, it means these people, they're focusing a lot on quality. They're focusing a lot on customers. And yeah, so today I had a chat to the owner of the business, and he was absolutely a gentleman. He was amazing to deal with, and he's got the shop online available for you. Thank you so much. If you don't have any questions, because I can see several people watching, if you would like to ask anything, please do so right now. They've got Instagram. It's called Imperial Beluga. So I'll put it in all details under this video, and also the direct website. So this business also will be presented in UbizBlog as well very soon. So we're gonna voice the story and maybe integrate the business in our blog as well. Because as you probably know, UbizBlog, what I do, I'm pretty much just writing the content for various businesses based in Australia. So this is what I love doing, and it's going to be absolutely a pleasure to integrate Imperial Beluga as well. So this business will be voiced across Google, social media, and etc. etc. Have a lovely night. Stay safe. We are very close to finish with this COVID situation and be out of it. Grab this beautiful caviar because it's real, it's authentic. You always want to treat yourself with the real products, and feel like a princess or prince, or make someone feel like a princess or prince. Have a lovely night, and ask any questions about the range, about the service, and grab a glass of champagne. Thank you so much, and you have a lovely, lovely, lovely night. Bye.